we are gonna get started on getting some more seeds going. Today it's about 6 to 8 weeks before our last frost date. Actually, it's more like 7. And we need to get tomatoes started and a few other plants. So that is what we're doing. Now, I have a compost mixer, so there are some big chunks in here, so you'll see me kind of pulling those aside. But I'm testing out using compost this year instead of just seed starting mix, because I don't have the greatest of luck with just straight seed starting mix. So I did kind of mix seed starter, potting soil, and compost. Now this is just a store-bought compost. Yeah, so we're gonna see how this goes. So far, the stuff that I've already started looks to be incredibly healthy, so that's a good sign. But we'll see how the tomatoes do with this instead, because if they do better, then I know in the future we are just going to start with compost. Now, I do plan on in the future, instead of just leaving this and kind of sorting through it as we go, I will probably sift it before I even use it. That way there's none of these bigger pieces in here that we're trying to work through. That's kind of my plan for the future. Just, I don't know where, I know where one of my sifters is, but it's really big, so I got to make some smaller ones. But let's just get these filled, and then we'll get some seeds started.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen, the other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be yours. One day I'll be yours. I'll be yours. Life lessons come one in a dozen, the other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen, the other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen, the other 11 give something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours.
Can you put it around this for me? Oh, no thank you. No thank you. Planted. It is Monday. I don't usually do things on Monday because beginning of the week, lots of drama with work and stuff like that. But today is the only day for the next week and a half, 2 weeks, where it is a nice day. The rest of the time it's going to be rains and storms. Miss Amelia, no thank you.
What is Miss Amelia doing?
Hey, Amelia. Just let's finish filming. So we got a few plants planted. Over on the far side we have figs, Chicago hardy figs. And then over here we planted 3 new elderberries. So we got those planted, which is perfect timing because the next week and a half is going to be all storms and rain. So they'll get nice and drenched and start growing. So let's see what this all does. Trevor?
Oh no, a scary person!
So we got a few things planted in the orchard, as you saw. And I am back out here after we ate some dinner because I'm going to attempt to get some more planted since these can be planted at this time of year, and we're going to get rain for the next few days, so I won't really need to worry about watering them, and they all require lots of moisture. So we're going to try to get these carrots done. We have a couple different kinds. We're going to plant them all in this bed, kind of between. These are volunteer onions, so we'll see how they turn out. We got some tender sweet carrots, Danvers carrots, black nebula carrots, purple carrots, and then rainbow carrots. So we're going to try to get these planted. Usually I would do a couple of other things with them just to get them to show that they have a better chance, but since it's supposed to rain tomorrow, I don't have time to do it. So we're going to get those started, and then we'll see if we have time to work on the other ones. Now carrot seeds are also super tiny, so you actually don't want to bury them, really. They kind of just sit on top of the surface. So we're gonna try to get these spread out fairly well. And first up, we're gonna do the tender sweets. actually gonna do the black nebula carrot. Now we're gonna do the purple carrot. Now we're gonna do the Danvers. The Danvers is gonna be the back end of the thing. Now, last but not least, the rainbow carrot. Next up, we're gonna do some sugar and snap peas. We're gonna put them right here on this trellis. This is the first trellis here in the garden. And then we might plant some lettuce around them. So we're gonna get these in the ground. It should go the whole length of this space. And now we're gonna get started on some lettuce. The first one we're gonna plant is this little gem butterhead lettuce. Next up is going to be this red sales leaf. Now with the lettuce, I am saving some back just because I do plan on planting some in the fall. Because I love lettuce, I love salad, so I do want to save some for the fall time. But I also want to get some in the spring. So on this side, we're going to do pretty much the entirety of this one. This is the mixed salad bowl. So we're just going to get this one planted. All right, perfect. So we got this bed planted. So remember, in this one we have the sugar and snap peas, the little gem butterhead lettuce, the red sales, and then on this side is just a salad bowl mix. So it's just whatever. You can't tell. That is Bubbles, one of the baby goats. She's screaming for food, but she has been weaned off the bottle and she wants a bottle. So, and in here, in this bed, this is all the carrots. Now, I am not worried about watering them down just because we're actually going to get a thunderstorm here probably around 10 o'clock. So that's why I'm trying to hurry up and get this all planted. So then it's good to go. So in this bed now, we are going to do snow peas, mammoth snow peas, I think. And then there's a romaine lettuce, and I can't remember the other ones. So we'll get those going. But first up is going to be the mammoth snow peas, and those are going to go right here on this trellis. In this bed, we did the mammoth snow peas, the mammoth melting snow peas. On this side is the butter crunch head lettuce. And on this side, at the front, we have Freckles romaine. And at the back, we actually have a free one that came with our Baker Creek order. It's called Henderson's Black Seeded Simpson. Never tried it. Might as well grow it. So I got everything I wanted to get planted today. So that is awesome, especially on a day that I probably shouldn't have come outside because I'm really busy with my day job. But it's beautiful right now, and it's supposed to rain for the next like 3 days starting in a few hours. So by getting those seeds in the ground, that's a head start. It's the perfect time to get them planted and everything. So our garden is growing. If you can't tell right here, this is garlic. We have this bed of garlic that's growing beautifully. Back there where our rake is leaning up, that's another bed of garlic that's growing beautifully. In between there on the trellis, we're gonna put something, I don't know what yet. And then here we have another bed of garlic that again is growing beautifully. So I'm so excited for this year. But these gardens are looking good. I spent some time cleaning them last week. And so any chance I get, I come out here and I try to get them cleaned up. But the garden is starting. It's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. And I apologize for the goats. It's almost feeding time for them. They are not patient by any means. And here is, I'm so excited. This is another plant. So all of this here, this is actually bedding from the goat's pen. But this here, this is my rhubarb plant that is coming up again. I knew I didn't kill it, but I had accidentally clipped a bunch of its greens when I was weeding this garden on accident. But it is coming up beautifully, nice and strong. So that's probably going to have to get split soon. And somewhere in this bed, I hope they survived, but somewhere in this bed, there's a couple of artichoke plants. If they haven't survived, if those artichoke plants don't survive, then what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to run to the nearest garden center, because I don't know if I have any more seeds and it's too late to start them if I do. So if they don't start coming up, then what I'll do is I will go and just pick up some more artichokes to grow in there. But I'm really excited that this is the first time since we moved into this house that I have felt like I could accomplish exactly what I wanted to accomplish in the day. So we are all caught up on seed starting in the house. We got seeds started out here already. We have plants growing in the orchard. The trees, the 2 apple trees didn't die, which is awesome. This garden is cleaned up and our daffodils look amazing, which by the way, they will be transplanted out to the orchard as well. Our daffodils and tulips and all of this grape hyacinth right here, that will all be transplanted when they're done flowering out to the orchard. Just to kind of look more meadow-like out there. But this is awesome. I'm so excited.